Here, playing Vampyr Part 10. Hopefully you caught Part 9 when I finally beat Doris Fletcher. I'm here just going to do some, complete some objectives. If I run into some bosses, I hope so, so I can break that level 30, because right now I'm at level 28. If you saw me on Part 9, I think I was level 26. What I did was I ran around on the game by myself, well, without streaming, basically, and I did some side missions. Let me pull them up. Uh, Knock out some of these little side missions here. You see these little check marks? I knocked some of those out. They gave me a lot of XP points. Well, I couldn't do nothing there because everybody's dead on that one. But anyways, I did that, and then plus uh, went around, beat up some more thugs and skulls and all that good stuff. So now my next objective here is to go speak to Mr. Lord Redgrave himself about Doris Fletcher. So let me see. Let me pull up the map. Just basically down the street from old boy, because I'm at home in the Reed's mansion. So yeah, let me go to the Ascalon Club and talk to Mr. Redgrave. All right, where's really? Now take care of her boyfriend. All right. Yeah, I was doing a lot of that too, a lot of scavenging. Might as well take this dude out. Or these dudes. Let's see, they bought their little friend. Come on, Cletus, come on. There you go. Alright. See, did they drop any goodies for me? No. What's going here? Ah. Left a good bar wide open for anybody to just come here and just steal all the liquor. And is there anything up there? Doesn't look like it. Nope. Nothing up there for me. Talk to Mr. Redgrave. And of course, I put myself in a box. Where am I? Yep, put myself in a freaking box. Awesome. quiet in the streets tonight.
Support the equality between men
Except
and
for
women.
oh girl.
Women die too in this war.
Alright, let's see what Mr. Redgrave got to say to me after I tell him the news about Doris Fletcher. I don't understand why they make you go through this. Just can't be just walk through the door instead of have to go through this. Alright, here we go. You would have thought they would have cleaned up this place by now. You want to move, dude, so I can get into this? Pump. What is she doing in here?
Elizabeth, what are you doing here?
I've been formally asked to witness your triumph, my dear. After all, isn't it the natural role of a woman to support her man in victory?
Really?
But it's you who
You're my
insisted
woman now?
I join the Ascalon.
Please forgive my giddiness. I'm just overcome by the thrill of finally being allowed within these hallowed halls.
You certainly have an inquisitive mind. It's quite something. Elizabeth Ashbury, only you can make me smile in these difficult times.
And the same to you, Jonathan Reed. Now go have your little chat with the chairman. I can see he's practically bursting to hear your report.
Okay. Where's this guy at? Is there anything to scavenge in here before I talk to this guy? Yep, I don't see anything. So let me go ahead and talk to this dude.
Welcome back to the Ascalon Club, Lance-Bearer. Please, tell us the good news. Have you put an end to the epidemic?
My hypothesis was correct. Doris Fletcher was the source of the contagion in this part of town. She was probably the first to be infected.
And you cleansed her before the hunters, I've been told. Well done, Dr. Reed. You thrust your lance and pierced the very heart of the corruption.
But some questions remain.
The important thing is, we won a major battle for the survival of London. For that, we salute you.
Thank you, my lord.
Now, I have another task for you.
Really, dude?
One of the utmost importance. Perhaps even more so than the previous.
I'm listening.
It's time for you to perform a most sacred duty for the club. I want you to recruit a new vampire.
Recruit a new vampire? Are you sending me on some sort of diplomatic mission?
Not exactly. I want you to make Aloysius Dawson the Ekon he deserves to be.
That's it, Dawson. I'm trying to remember who that is.
I'm not sure I'm the best candidate for such a task.
I can hear the hesitation in your voice, Dr. Reed. I admire a man of principles. But in this matter, there is more at stake than your moral comfort.
It's not a moral question, Lord Redgrave. It's the responsibility of giving immortality to a man I barely know.
Nonsense. Aloysius has been a member of the Ascalon for years. This is but the fruition of a long-held plan.
How would you like me to proceed?
Aloysius is waiting for you at the Dawson estate. Once the deed is done, I'll join you there to celebrate this momentous occasion.
I guess.
Your word is my command.
As a good soldier, I'll do what the uptight, pompous butthole wants. But when I finish this game and do this game again, I'm gonna turn into the evil Dr. Reed. I'm going to be killing everybody. Everybody? Everybody. Well, maybe except for Lady Ashbury. I doubt if I could kill her. Ah, key to the basement. Alright, how the hell? Oh, there we go. Almost didn't know how I got upstairs. Like, how did I get upstairs?
Are you all right, Jonathan?
Lord Redgrave has just ordered me to turn Aloysius Dawson, to make him my progeny.
I see. And how do you feel about this?
Let's see.
I'd like your advice on the matter.
The real question here is, why has his lordship given you this task?
Do you think it's some sort of trap?
Do you really want to know what I think about this?
That's why I asked you.
Yes.
To make an immortal of a soulless blackguard like Aloysius Dawson will only lead to a disaster for London. The man is already dead inside.
Should I refuse? Perhaps politely suggest that Lord Redgrave turn the man into a vampire himself.
Don't you dare, my dear. According to what I've recently discovered, his lordship could kill you for even broaching the subject.
Really? Why?
I've recently found proof that the Earl of Bristol is of lesser lineage, and only capable of creating skulls.
Please tell me more about your recent investigation.
As long as you lower your voice.
Let's see, what should I do? Advice about Mr. Dawson, about making Dawson an Ekon, about Lord Redgrave. Yeah, let's talk about this.
Are you sure your information about Redgrave is correct? He says he's the progeny of the great knight William Marshall, who lived some 9 centuries ago.
That's a lie. Lord Redgrave is unable to create anything but skulls, if the poor souls survive at all.
How can you be sure the information was correct?
I made the acquaintance of a most interesting informer while investigating your maker, from whom I learned the truth about Lord Redgrave.
Let's see.
Why so vindictive? You suddenly sound like you're angry.
Forgive me, Jonathan. I hate myself for it, but I feel such pride in my discovery. I'm afraid I just can't help it.
Which is?
He did serve William Marshall. And yes, the blood he covets as a token does truly belong to that legendary knight. But he was never his progeny. His lineage is not so noble.
Let's see.
What would you have me do about Dawson?
The man is dangerous. Did you know he plans to build a wall to separate the healthy rich from the sickly poor?
Yeah, he did say
Do
he
not
was going to do something
make
like that.
him your progeny.
What would you do?
The man's dying already. Let the Reaper harvest the rotten fruit that is his soul.
What would happen if I made Dawson an Ekon like myself?
You would add a powerful immortal into a suffering world. An immortal who already craves authority.
Maybe I could teach him control, like you taught me. Lead him down the right path.
Mr. Dawson spent his life searching for a way to cheat death. I'm sure he has spent decades dreaming of how he'd spend eternity as a tyrant.
Goodbye for now, Elizabeth.
Goodbye, my dear. Please, be careful.
Alright. Says I gotta reach the Temple Church. That's Dawson's mansion up there. So it's just up the street. Alright. Let's do this. Of course, these guys couldn't leave anything for me. Just, oh, okay. Thank you. Appreciate that. 5 shillings. It's supposed to be a club around rich guys. What the world? Alright, here comes this long wait Man, I don't know what's going on with me today. Got a splitting headache. Day went somewhat pretty good, even work. So I don't understand why I got this splitting headache. I kept to my little diet plan that my nutritionist gave me, so I can lose lose weight. Well, basically lean out. No, I'm not trying to getting ready for no competition like that. Just want to look whole ready, as my one of my favorite YouTubers on fitness, Chris Jones, Pump Chasers say. So basically, if you don't know what that means, it means
It looks like
beach
vampires
ready.
have to obey Mendel's laws when producing progeny. Powers pass from one generation to another.
Two in this war.
That's why Dawson wants me to sire him.
Support the equality between men and women.
So I'm just trying to lean out, want to be beach ready. You know, if everything goes right, me and my wife plan to go on a special trip later on down the road. So, you know, want to lean out and everything. Look good, not for myself, you know.
Stop right! Look lively! He's dead!
Plus, I wouldn't mind like to look like I did when I was in the Marine Corps. When I was in my 20s and early 30s before I made a grave mistake by joining it. After I left the Marine Corps and joined the freaking Army. I wouldn't say I made a grave mistake going into the Army. I mean, I did retire out of the military thanks to the Army. And I did find my wife.
I'll send you to hell.
Oh, no, you don't. You ain't getting me with that. Oh, shucks, he got me. I'm trying to. Oh, he spread. He did that. Never did that before.
Want some of this? I'll send you back in a fucking grave!
Stay on top of it so you can use that thing again. There we go. So yeah, there was some good things about going into the Army, but mostly it wasn't an easy ride, that's for sure. 8 years of pure hell. Had to deal with idiots. And I'm not just talking about the soldiers neither. I'm talking about my chain of command.
A restaurant where the guests are blindfolded before being seated. Intriguing.
Dang, on I thought I could break those. But what's back here? Let's see if there's any goodies back here. Nope. I'll go that way later on my own little time. And of course that door be locked.
I cannot enter. I should find another way to get into the neighborhood.
Yeah, you would say that. So I guess I probably do have to go this way. Time to look at the map. Alright, so this dude. Try to. Shucks. on. Alright, nope, old girl didn't leave anything. Alright, look at this map. That's what I'm looking for. It's off to my left or is up? Got to be up here. But find a passage to get around the quarantine stockade.
You're feeble.
I think
cannot
this
win
passage
this.
could lead me close to
Oh, it's
Aloysius'
level
doorstep.
32. Oh, snap! Oh, okay. Where the frick is he?
You're praying.
Go to hell. That'd be nice for me to be able to do something like that. Keep hitting the abyss, hitting that abyss move. X30 blood sample. Alright, let's see where this takes us. Come on, there we go. I wonder if there's going to be anybody special down here to fight. Yeah. I need that.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Of course, that way is locked. I'll maybe go around.
It's locked.
Probably have to go down, come up.
You shall learn to respect the
Up.
laws of
Yep, here comes the
Ascalon.
boss battle. He's not a major boss, though. Ah, snap.
No one.
Oh, dude, punches look kind of dangerous.
Food.
Oh, okay, all right. Whoa, come on, man.
Show me your power, newborn.
Well, nah, not that easy, dude. You gotta do something better than that. Come on, come on.
Die.
Come on, come on, come on. Shucks. God doggone it. do not want to fight this dude twice. I definitely don't want you guys have to see me go through this battle more than one time. Come on.
You're bloody.
That sucks. Let me switch to my... Doggone it. Come on, come on.
Kneel, traitor.
Not giving me time to do it. Oh, come on.
You shall learn to resist.
Oh, man, dang it. Gotcha, man, right into it. Good dummy. You big dummy. Take that. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. No round twos or more. Just round one. He's down for the count. Ding ding. TKO. Alright, let's see. Let's go here. Is that somebody watching? No, that's a body up there. That's right, I couldn't go that way. It was locked. I can't believe his big behind didn't leave anything for me. Other than XP. Nothing around here. Just making sure there's any stuff I can scavenge. This place looked like a maze. Alright, let me go back. Really?
Louise's father was determined to find and save her.
That just unlocked the freaking door. That's all that did.
This is despicable.
I guess I do have to go this way. Alright, what's this? Come on. Try to find a way out of here.
It's locked, all right.
Alright, what? Let's do. There we go. Oh snap! Where the frick did they come from? I was wondering why I took out my sword. I'm like, why am I taking out my sword? Oh, turn around. Ah, doggone it, wrench. Sucks, man. These dudes would not back off. Ah, dog. This dude's like, I have to take at least one of them down. This dude's jumping on me. Shucks. All right. All right. Now can I go out this door? Thank you. All right, what does this one? It's locked. Why is it not letting me go up there? There's some stairs up there. How do I get up there? I don't see. Way up there. Oh, this is something. Where is taking? That's not, something's just not adding up. That lower the water or something? Yes, it did. I wonder what surprise is going to be up here. Why do subtitles pop up? I don't see anybody. Don't hear anybody talking.
How dare you interfere with...
Locked in here.
Okay, I got you.
Disgusting arsehole! Vampire war will never be alright!
Okay, putting up the barriers.
How long are you gonna keep me locked in here?
Shut up. Move, Trick. Thank you. Now we talk.
Miss Teasdale, are you all right?
How do you know my name? Who are you?
My name is Dr. Reed. I managed to track you down
Well, I
thanks to your
just saved
father.
your life.
So my father really was looking after me. This man, this vampire told me my father was dead. Is it true?
I'm afraid so, miss. I'm so sorry for your loss. But you are free to go, as your abductor is no more.
I suppose my jailer also killed my father, didn't he?
Thankfully, he did not search your father's corpse, where I found his notes describing where he might find you. You should read them.
I must find my father's body. He deserves a proper burial.
Alright, goodbye.
Goodbye, Miss Teasdale. And be careful. Until we meet again.
Alright. Let's see here. Alright, took care of that, even though that's not what I really wanted to do. Alright, where do I go? Nope. It's not way out. What's this? Ugh. And nothing there. Come on. Thank you. All right. Come on, today. Alright, let's see here. Oh, is there anything in this tree? Yep. Am I right? Yep, it's the right spot.
Good evening, sir. May I ask you what you're doing here at this late hour?
I'm conducting
what you
an
doing out here,
investigation
late-
about
this
the
late hour?
epidemic in this part of town.
And who are you, sir?
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed from the Pembroke Hospital. May I ask who you are and why all the questions?
I'm Detective Inspector Charles Albright from Scotland Yard.
Oh
And
yeah,
I don't
you're
find
doing a
your
mighty
answers
fine
convincing.
job.
What is a Pembroke doctor doing in the West End at this time of night?
Let's see.
I'm here on my own, sir. I have no official appointment other than my desire to save lives.
Then we have the same objective, sir. The difference is, to catch my suspects, I use a magnifying glass and handcuffs instead of a microscope.
Do you know anything in particular about a man called Aloysius Dawson?
Who doesn't know the man? I think he intervened personally to put an end to the police strike of last August.
What else can you tell me about him?
Aloysius Dawson is exactly the kind of powerful and influential man who could commit murder and get away with it. With just one phone call.
What are you investigating, exactly?
Mr. Kimura has been murdered. Always the same injuries. Wounds to the neck and massive blood loss. I'll stick to my homicidal maniac theory.
Let's see. Got fatigue. So let me go ahead and take care of this guy.
Do you need medical attention, Inspector?
I'm afraid I may have caught something. I don't feel too well.
You'll quickly feel better after taking this.
Thank you, Dr. Reed. I really appreciate it.
Goodbye, Detective Inspector Albright.
Goodbye, Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm sure we'll talk again soon.
Yeah.
The London that I knew.
Man, who's these two people?
The Spanish flu is not the only hidden killer around here.
Okay.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. Can I be of assistance?
Dr. Reed? Dr. Reed?
Is there anything wrong?
No, it's just... Your name sounds familiar. And your face. Have we met before?
I think I would remember. So I suppose the answer is no.
That's odd. I'm certain I've already heard of you. My name is Pericles Baker. Does that mean anything to you?
I'm afraid
No.
not, sir. But it's a pleasure to meet you anyway.
The pleasure is mine, I guess. I only wish I could remember when it was that we met.
Let's see. I'd ask him some questions first.
What can you tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
I've heard this is a man who has searched for his place in the world for a long time. I hope he found it.
Nope. Okay.
Do you need my medical attention, sir?
I'm afraid I do. I knew we should have left London.
I don't want to appear tactless, but you're risking your health by remaining outside at this hour of night.
Says the doctor who also works outside at night. But as always, the imprudent person enjoys the company of their fellows.
Goodbye, Mr. Baker.
I don't feel like talking to him. Enter the Dawson's mansion. Why I have two of these? Club. Alright, so I need to turn back around. Wow, where's this dude's entrance to his darn mansion? Of course, they're not gonna make it easy for me. What the flake? Alright, let's see down here. Huh. That's weird.
Jonathan Reed. At last we meet. The cards warned me you would visit tonight.
I beg your pardon, sir. Do I know you?
Of course you do. Our mutual friend, Dr. Swansea, can't speak highly enough of you. My name is Usher. Usher Talltree.
That's not Usher
You are
Raymond?
the leader of the Brotherhood, are you not?
Primate of the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole, to be precise. I'm really glad we met tonight. I love it when the cards tell me a truth.
The cards told you to expect me.
Yes, they tell me everything. They told me that you struggle hard not to take too many lives.
Okay. He's struggling with fatigue as well.
Is there anything you could tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
Aloysius Dawson. Yes, of course. We met on several occasions. With time, he got deeper and deeper into the occult.
He's not the only one. It's been quite the fashion for several decades. The Golden Dawn, for instance, is just one example.
True. Aloysius was a member of the Golden Dawn until 1900. Then his thirst for dark knowledge grew. I'm talking forbidden texts, readings which blackened his heart.
More and more I hear about this guy, I don't think I want to...
Do you require medical attention?
If you don't mind.
You'll feel better after taking this.
Thank you very much. I feel better already.
May I ask you about the Brotherhood?
Of course. But I must warn you that there are some subjects we consider taboo, in spite of our fondness and acceptance of your kind.
Who founded the Brotherhood?
That's precisely the kind of question I cannot answer. It is delicate, and may reveal some of our secret traditions.
So you're not just a club of academics and scholars?
Once upon a time, very long ago, the Brotherhood did more than simply study the vampires. They took actions to eliminate the more ferocious and corrupted.
I know there is no love lost between the Guard of Priwen and the Brotherhood. What caused this rift?
It was 1801. The Brotherhood was stronger then, a strength that made them hungry for ever greater power. An argument divided them, and the wound never healed.
What was the nature of the disagreement?
The problem was that both sides considered themselves the legitimate heirs of the original Brotherhood. We divide up the books, the relics, not always fairly or with consideration.
How do you measure the amount of blood on my hands?
I told you. The cards always tell the truth. Well, most of the time.
Is it possible to tell me my future?
A vampire's fate is much more delicate to read, Doctor. But I can try.
All right. Let me hear it.
The walls of your prison have already been raised, Jonathan. But you will freely accept to be locked inside, full of hope for a better day.
Goodbye, sir. Until we meet again.
I rarely wander, yet it amuses me to converse with your kind. The Red River, a song in the dark, the whispers of a sun.
Okay,
So many
alright, where
signs.
is this dude's entrance? Got all these it doesn't look like I can move these things so I can put them on top of this tiles. So, whatever. What's that? Oh, nothing. Where's the entrance to this dude's house? Ah. try going this route over here. See if that does anything. Ah.
Murderous bastard! Over there! There's one of them
Where does that do that? Come on. And Fraser goes down. Where is this guy's? This is getting ridiculous now. Where is this dude's entrance to his house? Please tell me this is it. Just let you know, even though this is going to upload a little bit quick, but if you plan to watch my Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 4, I'm going to do that Thursday. So that's why today I wanted to go ahead and do part 10 and do as much as I can on Vampyr.
Dawson's mansion.
What the freak? Why is it doing
Here
that?
I am at last. But the question remains, am I ready to make a dying man my progeny?
Slave food hanging out. Should be nothing but goodies throughout this whole house.
Finally, you're here, Dr. Reed. What took you so long?
I had to pass several of your barricades and outposts to access your mansion, sir.
Death, pestilence surround us, and time is against me.
I see you've gathered some of the most expensive, albeit experimental, blood transfusion equipment available. All this could be so useful in a hospital.
Yes, yes. Since Lord Redgrave sent me a doctor to perform my conversion, I thought you might find some of these devices useful.
Most thoughtful. But tonight I'm not here as a physician.
But I feel reassured that a specialist such as yourself would help me to escape the Reaper.
Very well. But before I proceed, I have a few questions for you.
If you must, but be quick, for I don't have much time left in this life.
Well, you
First of all,
served your time.
I need to be sure that you know exactly what is going to happen to you, sir.
I can assure you I'm as informed as any man can be. I have planned for this moment, Dr. Reed. Planned very carefully.
I'm the only vampire in the room for now, so please indulge me.
All right, all right. What is it you wish to ask?
Let's see. Yeah.
What do you know about the Guard of Prewen?
What I do know is that I'll crush anyone or anything that would dare to oppose me.
All right.
I will become your maker. Do you understand what that means?
Well, I certainly won't consider you my liege, or some such drivel. You can be assured of that.
You'll need to feed on warm blood. Blood from mortals. How do you feel about that?
I'm rich, Dr. Reed, and powerful. I'm sure I'll be able to acquire all the blood I need without ever having to sully my own hands.
Let's move on then.
Please, I'm cold and tired. I feel my life waning with every moment.
But first, before you embrace immortality, what would you do with such a gift?
That's a rather impertinent question, Dr. Reed. And I will do as I please.
Answer me all
really?
the same. What will your first action be as an immortal?
To save London, I will finance the most efficient quarantine ever seen. I will build a wall that will separate the sick boroughs from the healthy ones.
Alright, let's see. Well, the quarantine wall across London, walls to contain the epidemic. Who gave you the right to decide?
Who gave you the right to decide the fate of thousands of people?
My money. My money and my pending immortality gives me the needed authority, Doctor. I'm a businessman. I'm used to tough decisions.
I see.
You really plan to build a quarantine wall across London?
Yes, it will be tall and strong, separating the wheat from the chaff.
Let me guess. You mean to isolate the rich
From the poor.
This is a desperate measure for desperate times. England must prevail, Doctor, no matter the cost.
Alright, I heard enough.
I've heard enough. It's time to proceed.
At last. All right, do what you have to do. If it hurts, so be it. I've been preparing such a long time for this.
Sacrifice 2,000 XP in process. Nope, I'm not going.
You don't deserve immortality, Mr. Dawson.
What? What are you prattling on about?
I don't believe I've ever met a man so bereft of empathy. You, sir, are despicable.
No! Wait! You can't! I made a deal with Lord Redgrave. I'll finance whatever he wants. Please, just ask him.
Sleep now. Rest now. Forever.
I know Redgrave ain't gonna be happy about it, but oh well.
I would have lived forever. Who are you to decide my fate? Who gave you the authority?
What? Oh, what was the hint? That I failed at a hint? Let's see. Weston. Okay, I took care of that. Oh well. Let's see what goodies I can get. I hope he don't plan on telling Lord Redgrave the truth. That'd just be outright stupid on his part to say, look, the man was old. He couldn't survive. He couldn't. Turning him was too much for his body. $5. I'm in a rich man's house. Man, this house is huge. What's that? Newspaper. Alright. Do this one final mission. Uh-oh.
Is it done, Dr. Reed? Is Aloysius Dawson reborn, as expected?
Alas, Aloysius Dawson was not brought back to life after his death. The man is gone.
What? What happened?
Oh, yeah.
He didn't survive the procedure. He was too weak.
This is unacceptable, nevertheless. You were given the simplest task.
Well, get rid of me then.
From now on, you're an outcast. Banished. You are forbidden to ever appear in front of us again. Ascalon will smite you on sight, and your heart will be thrown to the rats.
I'll leave you then. Have fun with your puppets and shadow plays, Lord Redgrave.
Yes, go, traitor, and take that awful creature, that counterfeit of a woman I saw waiting for you, and be gone!
Step away, traitor. Return to your dubious friends and your decrepit hospital. Do not dare show yourself again, you or that monstrosity you bring to my door.
Okay, alright. Bye. Alright, let's see here. Find out what this next mission is going to be. What is she doing here?
We meet again at the strangest of times, young Ekon. So do you serve the Earl of Bristol now?
Old Bridget. What are you doing here?
Your friend, the wise Ekon. She sent me to warn you.
Lady Ashbury. You know her. Tell me what's going on.
The lady approached me but a few nights ago, wanting to meet the sewer skulls. Once she questioned Harriet Jones. She agreed to help us.
Harriet Jones is still with you then? How is she doing?
Harriet remains angry, but is recovering slowly. Her mind is twisted, but at least her body is healing.
Tell me what is going on.
The lady asked us to keep an eye on your mortal doctor friend while you were away. We spotted the hunters. They were discussing plans to attack tonight.
No time to lose, then. I must go there right away.
I shall return to my den. Have you a message for the lady? Should I see her before you?
I don't want to say I love her.
Tell her we need to talk.
In the end, is this not what we all need? Go now and take care, young Ekon, for the flames are rising.
Alright, reach the Pembroke Hospital. And I have a good feeling when I pull up this map. It's already 417 meters away. Man, that is a trip and a half. So I'm going to go into Whitechapel and go to my little hideout area. And that's where I'll end it there. So let's just take it there. Let's see if it'll let me. I should have put a marker. There we go. What? Where is he? What? Ah, doggone it. I could do the same thing. Oh, he escaped it. Oh, he's... $99. I got 99 shillings, but a woman ain't one. Uh-oh, backed off. Ah, whew, that was close. Doggone it. What? All right, let's see. What's this? Oh, no. I can't even find that guy. I don't know where he's at.
When science fails you, this elixir will give you faith again.
Getting closer. I totally missed it. I need to go back. Turn around. I don't know how I missed that. Oh, I ain't seen her around lately.
Good evening, Xiaoshu.
晚上好, Dr. Reed. It's good to see you again.
How do you feel? Physically speaking, I mean.
I don't feel good, Dr. Reed. Not at all.
You should recover quickly after taking this.
Thank you, Doctor.
Goodbye for now.
This elixir will give you faith again.
Wait a minute, is that... Wow, I finally ran into him.
Good evening, Mr. Petrescu. What are you doing here?
I could ask you the exact same question, Mr. Doctor. Now leave me alone.
How do you feel, Mr. Petrescu? Do you need my help?
I would not even accept fresh water from you, Doctor. I don't need your help.
I give it.
Yes,
man,
you do. Please, take this. You'll feel better.
I said I don't want anything. But I'll keep this for those who really need it.
Yeah, whatever, dude.
Goodbye, Mr. Petrescu.
Will disappear someday.
Let's see here. Nope, not that way. What the freak is it? It's not up here. Where's that stupid hideout at? Come on, man. Is it in here where that door? Yeah, there we go. Let's see. There we go. Just go ahead and boost up my character while y'all guys are still here. Sorry, did that. Definitely this one. Trying to remember which route did I want to go the last time. Concentrate to create 3 small spheres which can hit all enemies facing you compared to the base ability. This one, do a large spear which can pass through enemies in front of you. This mass projectile will deal greater damage than before. Here, I think I wanted the one. Let's see, which one was it? Cut through the flesh of your prey so deep that now you can gain blood with each hit. Man, that knocked me down to 1,000 XP. So, yep. Yeah, 1,500 health. Stamina. No, I don't want to spend 2,000. capacity. Yep. Spend 1,500 on that. Haven't really bitten anybody lately because of the weapons I got. So yeah, I'll keep that. Let's see here. This area is still serious. I thought I'd get that do something. Fatigued, and she got a headache. Let's see here. Headaches. Alright, I jumped that up to serious health status. Let's see this other area. Nobody really. I got to take care of this dude. Migraines. Sepsis. There's nobody in there because everybody's dead. What? I only jumped to one level? 29 is it? Okay. Well, ended here. Don't forget, I will be back and do a Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 4 stream on Thursday. And then Saturday, if everything goes well, no, Saturday afternoon. Yeah, Saturday afternoon. Depending on how I feel, I'll probably do about a 30-40 minute session on Vampyr, and then the same on the Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 4. And then Sunday, I'm thinking about doing a long stream, a very long stream, probably around about a 3-hour stream. And I think I want to get deeper into my Vampyr one and just jump on Naruto next Tuesday. So just be on the lookout for that. Don't forget to hit that like button, and those who follow me on my Twitch channel, don't forget to follow me. And those on my YouTube channel, don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel. And even if you're new or not, please share my videos. Let your friends, family, associates know about this, so they get an experience what they think about the show, and hopefully get new subscribers. I'll be greatly appreciative. With that, y'all take care. I hope y'all have a good Tuesday night and an awesome Wednesday, since it'll be hump day. Hump day, baby. Y'all take care. Peace.